CrisMarie Campbell here.
And Susan Clark.
And today we have a tidbit for you folks leading through change. And it's something we're actually taking what you do at work and also applying it at home. Because as we said, work has just gotten a lot more personal because you're in your house with your family 24/7 while you're trying to work.
So one of the things that we do a lot with teams is we work with some type of styles inventory. Now, there are a variety of different ones. We're not going to pretend to say that any one of them is the best. I mean, one simple one is Myers-Briggs, just because it has a lot of research and been done millions of times. But there are all sorts. There's the Enneagram, there's DISC, there's a variety of things. But those style inventories can be a great way to have a conversation about what do you know about your style, and what, say, at home, even doing this with your significant other or even with your family. What, you could talk about introversion versus extroversion. What does that even mean? And different ways of having a conversation. There's so many online simple versions of this. You could take an online assessment, each of you, and have a conversation about it.
It's just a way to use, and if you are at work, you can also redo a styles indicator with your team. But whether you're doing it at work or at home, it gives you a context for how you're coping through this time of uncertainty. Even if your business is going full bore, there's still this uncertainty of when it's going to end and the stress of maybe just the different things that we don't know and staying trapped at home. So whether you're big picture or more concrete and specific, more feeling oriented or more thinking oriented, or even if you like to make a list and have structure versus, let's just leave things open-ended. All of those are good discussions to have to bridge a gap between you and your mate who maybe you thought you knew them really well until you've had to stay trapped in a house with them 24/7.
And these can be fun ways to have the conversation. Or if you're a remote team and you haven't even connected with some of your team members very much and suddenly now you're online, this is a great way to just pick up and have a conversation with somebody who maybe you're not feeling as comfortable with and say, let's talk about a styles inventory, because it's a little bit more separate and it's not so personal, deeply personal. It's just because there's hundreds of somebody your style out there. And so even if this other person doesn't like it, they can hear it from a slightly different perspective.
This is what we call the fundamental attribution error. Sometimes we attribute people's behavior to their character when it's really just a style difference. And once we know that style, we don't take what they're doing so personally.
And this is an important time to be working on that, both at work and at home. Okay.
Take care.